I know Halloween's over, but if you're a horror fiend like me, it's never a bad time for a good spooky game. Luckily for us, the Swine, a recently released horror walking sim, is just what we're looking for. There's an overall ominous mood and creepy tone from the start, with an interesting and unique narrative that's split across several days. Visuals are nearly photorealistic, with solid lighting and textures throughout. The aesthetic of the cult members in particular is terrifying and mysterious, and the way they're introduced adds to this even more. The soundtrack is very minimal, though effective, and the audio design is good aside from a little bit of mediocre voice acting.
Understands.
There's a sense of mystery throughout as you move around your country home looking for clues related to recent disturbances, which you quickly learn is related to some type of cult that wears these really sketchy pig masks. I think it's best if that's all the info I divulge though, as it's best to experience this narrative with as little prior knowledge as possible. The gameplay is your standard walking sim horror affair with no actual combat of any kind. It makes sense though, as this is such a short and well-crafted experience that it never seems necessary to have had any sort of combat. The scares are quite effective and are provided via atmosphere, sound, and the occasional jump scare. There's one jump scare in particular that absolutely shook me to my core. I should note that despite having a solid rig, I did notice a performance issue here and there, and I even had to dial back some settings at first to combat this. I'm not sure if it's optimization or what, and though it didn't detract from the experience too much, I felt I should mention it. Overall though, the Swine is a well designed and quite scary 30 to 40 minute horror walking sim. For only $2, that's literally a squeal. Get it? A squeal? Because pigs.
Don't want to go over there.